My name is Vicki Hitzges. I'm a motivational speaker, and I'm known for attitude is everything.
If you smile at a stranger, the stranger perceives you as being more intelligent than if you don't smile at them. Take them out!
I use activities when I speak. They like that.
I'm going to teach you a secret I bet you don't know. One person volunteer. Scramble up here. All right, give him a hand. Woo! If you lock hands firmly, but you also put your pointer finger on the other person's wrist, you'll be touching a pulse point. And if you touch their pulse point, it will endear you to that person and they won't even know why. Try it. Oh my, fan me. Thank you, Travis. Very good job.
I think it was so funny to see contractors looking at each other in the eye, shaking hands, laughing, and being so engaged. This is the first time we've had any kind of reaction like that from these contractors. They're all like plumbers and electricians and HVAC technicians.
Vicki Hitzges is a remarkable lady, one of the most creative people I've ever met. Now, what she does then is she speaks from her head because she's got the data, but more importantly, she speaks from her heart.
My career had just taken off, and I'd speak and I'd fly, and thank God for adrenaline, and I'd come home and then I'd just lie in bed and I'd stare at a wall. I didn't take calls, I didn't go out with friends, I just shut myself off. And one day the phone rang. It was a friend, picked up the phone, and she said, Vic, how are you doing? I'm fine. You do not sound fine. So, I'm good, Becky. What's wrong? I don't like me anymore. I don't like me. You don't like you? But you have an amazing career. You have sensational friends. You come from a loving family. You have an abiding faith. Oh, it's your cooking, isn't it? Well, she said, don't be so hard on yourself. If I cooked like you did, I would be depressed too. Put your shoes on. I'll be right there. She took me home. She fed me chicken enchiladas. She made me laugh all afternoon and into the night. And I would tell you that was the day that started the change out of my depression. The root word for hospitality is hospital. We mend people when we are hospitable.
There are two types of people. There are people that are in pain, and there are people who will be in pain because you don't get through life without it. And so now when I speak to people who are in pain. And I don't get up there and do therapy sessions. I get up there and I'm funny, I tell stories, but I'm aware that it's not about me. It's about people in the audience. I get up there and I want to encourage them. I want to make them laugh, and I want to give them something that will help them, that they can use right away at home and at work.
She just really was able to connect with the audience, and I was so enamored with her. I wanted to hire her in the Staubach company, and she turned me down. And I mean, seriously, I thought, boy, we'd be lucky to get her.
I would absolutely recommend her. Our conference today and tomorrow covers a lot of serious topics, and so Vicki started off our conference with a lighter note, got audience participating, got people in the mood, I think, to be receptive to the rest of our meeting, and did it in a way that was lighthearted and fun, and a great way to kick off our conference.
She was named one of the 100 best nurses in Dallas. And she's a humble, unassuming kind of gal. They had a big ceremony at the Morton Meyerson, which is this fabulous auditorium. She said they called her name, Pam Spectra, and she walked out, and everybody from Baylor Garland started clapping for her, and she just felt so important. And they did that for all the nurses. But then at the very end, they had all 100 nurses walk out on stage together. And everybody just burst into applause. And they stood, and she said the applause was thundering. And she said, I burst into tears. And she said, I thought to myself, I should have been an actress. I love applause. Everybody loves applause. You be the person who gives it to them.
I'm Jimmy Johnson. Vicki Hitzges and I have two things in common. We coach, and we coach to win.